Well, we're just about ready to get started here. As the buzzer sounds, we got a scrimmage here tonight, the Montour usual practice spot here at RMU. We're facing off against West Allegheny. It should be a fun one tonight. West Allegheny is a little bit of a smaller school. They're in the division below us. Currently not ranked very high, but a lot of familiar faces from folks that we know and have played against previously. Hasn't been a Montour game for a while, has there? Can't remember the last time it's been, so I might need you to remind me. I think my eyes are starting to get bad. I need to start maybe get some glasses or something. I think we have a new addition to the team. I think, is it Isla Kerr? Is going to be playing with the Montour Spartans. The coach's daughter. And again, if you've tuned into some of our broadcasts before, whether it was the Foxes or otherwise, we'll be playing West Allegheny has Isaac Watson, Levi Baldoff's teammate, he'll have to play against, which is kind of fun to see that matchup here tonight. Got it. Starting off, we got Chambers, AJ Rosenwald, and Haig out there on. Rosenwald will line one up from the slot, gets hit, hits the defenders on the way in. A little rusty here. Little tip at the line. West Allegheny. Got the clock started now. I don't have my clock started. My clock timer is not here yet. Once she gets here, we'll get the time up on the board. That's going to be icing. Oh, high stick. All right. Starting us off. So I'm going to get a probably a 2-minute penalty. Is that Conti? Colton Conti gets caught with the stick up and a little high. So the Spartans getting I don't know, they're going to do 1 minute and 30. There you go. Power play. Yeah, Baldoff and Allison on forwards, and we got, looks like, Bentley White and Keaton on defense. Back in the center ice, it's Seth Baldoff pushing it up to Allison. Allison gains his own. A little backhand pass goes into the corner. White lines one up from the point, gets cut off by the defense on its way in. We'll shovel it out and get it in deeper. Now to neutralize. Bentley White finding Allison. Liam Tracy now on the ice. Does he get another change here? Keaton sends one in. Cut off by Maddox McGrath. Pass up to Allison. Get in deep, and we'll get a line change here for the Spartans. It hit the line by Platt. Stands and holds and keeps the puck in.
Adam, I can take that if you can do it.
Now coming in from Dominic Platt, or AJ Rosenwald from the point. And we'll stop the play. That was quick. That puck gets passed in the neutral ice, so Spartans having to reset here. That's Drager dancing around. They send it out to center ice, trying to find Rosenwald, kicks it in. Takes a shot and rips behind the net. All the way out to the point, and Drager will skate it in deeper. Drager looking for a feed in center. Not find anything, he'll dump it back behind the net. Puck comes out to the point. Platt keeps it in, sends it back in deep. Now it's the Indians on a charge. Platt working from behind the net, trying to get it around up to Rosenwald and just off his stick. Jack Cronin with him. Rosenwald trying to find cross ice pass there. Now it's Bentley White making the charge, gaining the zone. He's got Chambers. He'll take a shot and it's loose. Rebound up the Scott up over the net. W.Agh back out with it. Around the world, taking another shot. Finds Ty Chambers on the way in, and they'll dish it out and into the Spartan zone. Spartans did not clear. Bentley gets it back. Indians centering pass, take another shot, goes wide of the net and behind. Good opportunity by the Indians there. And puck comes out. Pass across ice. Finding a man on the blue line. In deep. Center pass, and Lucas Humbert will freeze the puck there. Up, Colabash in net. See? Eyes check. Thank you. You got the mic over there. You can use it. Shot from the point, West Allegheny controlling the puck, and Spartans able to find it. Platt up to Allison, good pass. Can't make the zone, so Spartans having to hold up. They'll send it in, and it's Baldoff giving chase. Spartans able to collect that puck as it dances in our zone. Pass up and out. Icing is waved off, must hit somebody on the way out. Allison and Baldoff chasing. The puck comes out of the zone. And now it's the Indians. A shot from the slot. Deflected wide. Baldoff in the corner. And now with that Platt working. Levi tossing up the boards. Contained by West Allegheny Indians, right? Now into the Spartans zone, or Indian zone. Liam Tracy forcing a turnover in center ice. Back in the Indian zone. Lifted off his skates. Rosenwald dances around one. Now behind the net. Got a chip there, and he's relieving the puck. Keaton steps up. Sends it back around the horn. Center slot. Tracy can't pull the trigger. Puck comes out. Indians on the attack. Rosenwald back to help. That puck comes in. Colabash will see it into his glove and stop the play.
Center?
He plays center?
No.
Okay. Isaac Watson allowed to play center for Indians, taking that face off. It's a fun game. W.Agh Battling pass. He gains his own. Loses the puck right in front of the key. And pushes it in the corner where Cronin is working. We'll pick it back up. Trying to skate it closer. Ty Chambers sets up in front. Around the world, Haig trying it. Indians relieve him of the puck. Send it back up, and Cronin will dump it in deep. Good chase. Indians unable to clear. Chambers sends it up. Haig looking for that shot. He'll send one in. Cronin out in front. Puck was loose, but sent to the side. Spartans able to hold the line. Haig sticks up again, got a clear line, takes a shot right center mass. Puck is still loose. Another shot on net. Tough battle in the corner there. Nothing called. Another shot comes in. Chambers lines one up, goes wide of the net. Indians send it the other way. White keeps it in. That shot goes just wide of the net. This shift's been on there for a long time here. Indians clear it and give chase. And Bentley White able to turn it around. The Spartans will look for that line change. Now they gain the zone. That shot comes in. Ty Chambers falling after. Feeding it to Dragger. Dragger were able to get it a little deeper. Allison and Baldoff working out in front of the net. Max McGrath just pushing him out. Back to center. And a fumble. Indians pick it up. We'll send it all in the other zone. Probably going to be icing here on the Indians.
Our lines are completely flipped.
Well, it's a scrimmage, so.
Two forwards of defense. Isaac's playing center.
Does Max McGrath usually play defense?
No, he never plays up.
Okay.
He fills in sometimes.
So the Spartans, not the only ones getting a different look here today. The Indians gain the zone, take a shot, bottled up by Colbash. Allison, Levi, and Seth balled off. Out. Dragger and Platt back on defense. Indians with possession behind, send it out in front and take a shot. Coldash fills the net up and able to find it. Indians win that face-off, but Montour able to find it. Pass up to Levi, ball up to Seth, balled off just ahead of his stick. Both of them in deep. Levi able to find that puck. Dragger turning around, keeps it in. Allison skates towards the net. He'll take a shot out in front. Balled off in front, trying to swing at it. It's still out. It gets loose. I'm sure how that didn't go in. Good job by the Indians. Pass over to Allison from Dominic Platt. And the Spartans at it again. And Verchek coming in, keeping that puck in. Now Dragger. Still with it. Indians able to clear. Gavin Keaton comes back to hit that puck. They pick it up, so Allison stays back. They sell puck out above the paint. Another approach, and good puck loose in front of the net. Spartans got out of that one. A good shot of goal. That's in there. Spartans first one on the board. Have a quick turnaround. Leon Tracy able to find that. Good reach, able to make the force a turnover, find the slot, and blast it past. Now back is Keaton with Rosenwald. Burchak trying to reach it up to Rosenwald. Rosenwald and couldn't cross the line with the puck. And back in the Spartan zone. And pass back up to AJ. AJ and Tracy, he'll send one all the way to the net. And as AJ approaches, the netminder recovers. Ty Chambers taking the face off here. Got Cronin and looks like Hegg. Puck quick to the goal and quickly bottled up. We'll do that again. Cronin with Hegg. Hegg picking up the puck, working it from behind the net, trying to find it. He gets it in. Wrap around from behind the net. Gave the goalie reason to question which side he was going to emerge on, and able to sneak it past. Ty Chambers and Roman Hegg. Jake Cronin on the ice again on forwards. With Drager and Platt on defense. Hegg controlling behind the net. Big shot from Platt. Now the rebound try from Ty Chambers. And Drager now possessing the puck, trying to get it back in deep to Chambers. And the Indians recover. Into neutral ice we go. Good chip by Drager. Well, that's going to be offsides on the Indians. Allison working the puck in deep and trying to feed it across the center. Gets chipped by the Indians. Indians up the boards and controlling the puck. Now through neutral ice. Foot race with Keaton. Puck back in the corner and is balled off. Getting there and forcing a quick pass. Spartans losing skates. It was Allison. Now it's back to neutral ice. No ice is called. Both balled offs pursuing right now. Forwards. Levi chopping that one off, looking to feed. He gets hit from behind. Now the Indians back at it. They're going to dump one in deep. Around the boards. Gavin Keaton up to Seth Baldoff. He'll chip it down further. A little flub of a pass there. Now it's Baldoff with it, looking for getting around one. He gets chipped, and that puck comes out of the zone. Going to be offsides on the Spartans.
Thank you.
Indians with possession. Now neutral ice. Trying to make it around one. Drager able to keep them wide. Teeth and Verchek, and that'll do it here for the first period. Spartans lead by 2.
Yeah, I have no idea. But he won a face-off. I was impressed with that.
I think they're just like mixing up the player.
Maybe. I don't know, because like 17 next year, normally plays center.
Doesn't he hate playing forward though? Doesn't he hate playing forward?
Yeah, especially center, because he doesn't. But center actually is probably better for him because he always wants to come back.
Yeah.
Which is defensively responsible.
How was your game, Will? It was, we lost 4-3. That was our one chance game.
Yeah, I have no idea why they're making that.
And even if so, like we still one the second best team would have lost.
Actually, yeah, all our skates.
Like, they would have to lose all their games in order for us to even go up. Yeah.
Building a Toyota.
What's that?
Building a Toyota.
Oh. I was looking at what a GR cost.
So I remember all the time. It's like disgusting.
Yeah, oh yeah. Everything's so unbelievably expensive now.
Starting at 49.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
145. You just doubled the cost.
The experiment is ended.
He's back now. Okay. Back at it, Rosenwald off the faceoff. Indians push it deep into the Spartan zone. Platt back to receive. They chip it to that center, but cut off by Dreger. They find it again, trying to turn the corner and shoot that in. It's by Rosenwald, blast one in the center ice. Indians find it, and they'll dump it in and give chase. Platt and Rosenwald back with Dreger. That pass up to Rosenwald. Rosenwald controlling behind the net. Trying to center pass, and out in front is, I think, Cronin. No, Verchek. Trying to pull the trigger. Dreger back with it, trying to advance it. Gets chipped back to the wall. Dreger again off the wall with possession. Takes a shot. It's loose. And the Indians able to clear it. But that might have enough for a icing call. And it does. Spartans in possession. Back to Keaton. Keaton will line one up, send it in. Chambers trying to reach for it. Keaton and Haig working the sides there. Chambers. Block out loose. And Tracy chases it to the side. Bentley White lines one up, sending it in. Back over to Keaton. That puck will be up and out of play off the stick of the defender.
Bring your own puck, Mike. Bring your own puck.
Spartans with possession. Bentley White sends one in, goes wide as it hits a couple bodies on the way in. Chambers working. Now Haig behind the net. A little back and forth. Trying to feed over to Tracy or Chambers. Off the goalie it goes. And the Indians able to clear. They'll send one up. It's a foot race here. They set up in front of the net, take a shot. It's loose. They keep on now behind the net. Great save and great help by the defense. That puck was right there on the post. Roman Haig with Ty Chambers and Tracy charging the net. Haig sets it up, sends one, goes, I think it hits the bar and goes wide. It's Tracy in the back check. Tom Platt and Isaac Watson facing off there. Montour will skate this puck out of the zone. The Chambers trying to skate it from the slot and it gets chipped. Oh, that puck gets sent back down into the Spartans. That shot comes off the back of the net and ends up in front. The Indians with possession have a good shot, goes high. Seth Baldoff trying to work it up there. Allison, Seth Baldoff working right there on the blue line. Levi Baldoff taking a little bit of a chitter. That's going to be offsides on the Indians. Puck in deep on the Spartans' end. Gavin Keaton keeps it. Trying to get it up the boards. The Spartans lifted off their skates. They recover. Pass up to Seth Baldoff. Seth gains his own, turns around, trying to feed it to Levi in the slot. Can't pull the trigger, and the Indians grab it. Baldoff back. Baldoff swarm and pick back the puck. Send it to Keaton. Keaton works it up in deep. He'll try to wrap one around the post. And that is a goal. Spartans able to muscle past the goalie there. There's no whistle. Unsure who got the stick on it. I think it was Keaton. Keaton. Out the face-off, Rosenwald trying to find defense. Not sure they were looking flat back to pick it up, though. Goes around. They try that centering pass. They got bodies in front of the net here. Big reach by Rosenwald. Trying to power it to Platt. Comes out in front. And they just punch it out. I mean, that puck floating in the key. Indians turn around quick. And Drager cuts off that pass. Just off the end of his stick, trying to work it forward. Rosenwald will help. That pass up to Cronin in deep. Verchek and Cronin work that puck loose and now gain the zone for the Spartans. Back to Drager. Drager and Platt working on defense. They chip it deeper or into the Montour Spartan zone. Platt's attempt to pass it out, hit somebody in the way. Now back to New Troy as Cronin putting pressure. Get around one. Platt the only one back. Bounce behind the net. Indians first to it. Puck is loose. Unsure where it's going. They're digging for it. I think it's under one of them. Not sure where it's at. Actually, it was under the goalie, not under the player. They find it. Hegg skated out. With some speed, gets around one. He's got an open lane. Trying to get it in. And that play is stopped as a couple players crash into the net, lifting it off his moors. Get the ref to reset the net here and take a face-off in the Indian zone. Ty Chambers taking this face-off. Back to, I think that's, maybe Bentley White. Indians with possession, push it back into neutral. And it is Bentley back with Keaton. Feeding it to Hegg, and Hegg is on his skates. Got Chambers and Tracy with him. He'll skate through the whole team. Try to dish it back into the center with nobody there. Bentley White fielding it, trying to find somebody out in front, gets cut off by the Indians. Finds it back, trying to feed it to Hegg again. Backhand shot by Tracy off the pads. Now the Indians find the puck and dump it in deep with Keaton and White. Now Keaton trying to advance the puck into the Indian zone. Gets hit on the blue line. And the Indians throw it in the Spartan zone. Isaac Watson for the Indians will take that puck. Back check by Roman Hegg, able to lift the puck from him. They send it in deep into the Indian zone. That puck comes all the way back out, and the Indians find it behind the Spartans defense. Take a shot, and that skies over the net. And that's our Isla Kerr playing in there for the Spartans. And a good move by Seth Baldoff. He'll take a shot, gets just wide of the net into the corner. That puck pops out of the Montour zone, and it's Isla. She's the only one back. It's 1-on-3. Trying to get it past her. A good chip by W.Agh. The puck is still loose. Where is it? Can't see it. It's triple there. Spartan's able to get it out of the key. And now it's Seth. Skating it behind. Back up to out of the zone. It's Levi Baldoff leaving the puck to Seth Baldoff. Trying to advance the puck there. Levi finds it. And he'll send it back to Isla. Isla will send one in. And off the defense there. Isla Kerr giving him heck on defense. That's Levi Baldoff. Trying to feed it to Allison.
Is she on the
You know, dumping in deep and get a line change here. As we got Cronin, Rosenwald, and Verchek on the ice. Verchek will send it up to Cronin. Can't get it out of the zone. Indians still with possession. In the slot, takes the shot. Hits Drager hard. I felt that before. Verchek gets bumped to the line. Rosenwald picks it up. And he's going to gain the zone with the Indians. Trying to get around. Gets swarmed by the Indians. And they leave him in the puck. Verchek in the center slot. A shot from Cronin goes wide of the net. Isaac Watson from the Indians picks up the puck. Montour still keeps it in the zone. Rosenwald trying to advance it to the net, and they'll throw it out. They've got some speed here. Bentley White trying to get in there. That shot comes in quick. And W.Agh sees it into his glove. We'll get a goalie change here as Lucas Humbert will step in the net for the remaining 3 minutes of period 2. That shot comes in. Had a man open right in the key. Good collision there. And Platten pick up the puck, trying to get it around and up the boards. Spartans clear it. Back to neutral ice it goes. Haig will dump it to Platt. Platt sending it up the ice. Puck maintained by Allison. Out in front of the key, right past the paint. Couldn't connect. And the Indians will dump it in deep. I did not realize that was Brega.
Emmy.
W.Agh,
Emmy.
applying pressure,
Emmy.
able to
Emmy.
make them think twice, finding the puck. The Indians get it out into neutral. Dominic Platt passes over up on the line. Levi Baldoff advance the puck, trying to take a shot. Can't get anything on it. He'll send it around the boards and out of the zone. They poke it out. Montour possession. W.Agh will skate it in. Gets hung up here in the corner. Tries to center the pass. Goes to the other side, off the back of the net. We're going to get a trip on the Spartans. Looks like W.Agh, 77, will be in the box for tripping. So a minute 30-second advantage, man advantage for the Indians to take a face off in their zone. Gotta love the little pat on the head and a little head shake by Levi. A little poke check there. Levi trying to advance the puck. Two teammates going at it. He'll hold it up. Looking for an outlet pass, but it's in the neutral zone. So we're going to get a stop of play here for offsides. Indians with possession in their own zone. They take their time. Isaac Watson steps up into the Spartan zone. Sail puck gets hit with a stick over the net. Baldoff trying to get that. I'm sorry, that wasn't Baldoff. Spartans unable to clear. Keaton with the puck up to Baldoff. He gets hit on the line. Indians come up with it. We'll sling one in wide of the net. Around the boards it goes. Levi Baldoff, or Seth Baldoff, able to find that neutral zone off of Watson. And they'll do it here for the second period. A fun little game here amongst friends. Some head patting and
It's confusing with two ball.
yeah. This is this is the type of thing though. Like this instead of a practice, heck yeah. You know, doesn't mean anything. Kids are out there having fun and they're working hard. It's one of the best practices ever. It is a good game, yeah.
To be honest, we probably should have 2 goals because twice it was just
Yes.
and we couldn't get it in.
And we've had those games before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just counting the guys that we know on your team. We know Taylor Grega, we know Maddox McGrath, we know Colton Conti, we know, Isaac Watson, I guess. Trying to think if there's any other ones that we know than that we've had pleasure to play with at one point or another. I think he plays for the Preds. He was on a 3-3 team a couple times. Yeah.
And Derek Schlemmer played on some of the shows he may have overlapped with.
Puck now in the Indian zone. A penalty with 18 seconds left. The Indians gain the zone. They'll sling one in. W.Agh knocks it behind the net. Rosenwald out to help. Indians still have possession. Send it back in front. It trickles past the key again. And we're back to full strength. That puck now in the neutral zone. His head comes off the ice, out of the box. But they turn it around and go back into the Spartan zone. Gavin Keaton first to it, sending it back up the boards to Tracy. Still unable to clear it. Shot from that point. They'll send it back in deep and around. Dominic Platt back up the boards. Takes a weird hop off of the glass there. And now it's Haig on the attack. Good poke check by the Indians. Haig dumps it in, but a second too late as Rosenwald was trying to clear the zone. Offsides on the Spartans. Chambers will dump it in deep. Haig and Allison working it in. Chambers steps up, trying to get in front of that puck, but it's out in the neutral zone. Dreger dancing around. Can't quite keep it on his stick. The Spartans reset, and Verchek gains the zone. Pass back to Chambers, a good thought, but intercepted by the Indians, and they'll send it into the Spartan zone. Good pressure, got and stayed with it quick. That puck up and out of play. Take a face off in the defensive zone. Eilacher back for the Spartans behind the net. We'll sling it up. Allison trying to cross ice pass that comes back into the zone. The Indians hadn't cleared yet. Offsides. Puck into the Indian zone, and Chambers on his skates, able to get his stick in there. Controlling the puck now on the boards. Indians maintain possession, get up into the zone. Isla Kerr sends it back to neutral ice, and that's Dreger. Dreger advancing. Gets in the zone, gets tripped up. Isla Kerr sends it in from the slot. Chambers lines one up. Loose out in front. They get it in. Chambers with the assist as is that Verchek? Verchek? Allison. Yes, Allison. Sorry. So I need to remember the numbers. So Brayden Allison able to finish that puck in. Now we got a scrum. Both Baldoffs working that puck. Watson leaning into Seth Baldoff. And it's Keaton will send it in deep. We got Cronin chasing up and past Keaton back to center. That's Verchek with it. See, it was Verchek is 17, Alice is 12. They're close, you know? I mean, about, yeah. Isaac Watson for the Indians stepping in to the zone. They send it around the boards. Seth Baldoff trying to get there. Verchek helping to dig out and Keaton find it. It sends it up the board and cut off by the Indians. Comes back into center. That puck is loose. Levi Baldoff in the corner with it. Turn it around. Pursued by the Indians. The center pass cut off by Keaton. Keaton and Baldoff working the puck. Indians still possession. They look for that shot. We'll send him one in. Calabash will bottle that one up. Humbert. Not Calabash. Thank you. Thank you. You really should be on mic.
You really should be on the mic.
Craft come through it.
One that you've avoided all
I
season.
have avoided it all season, yeah.
Good challenge from the point. Indians able to blast it back in deep. White working now in the corner. Up to Rosenwald. Able to get that chip up to Hag, and Hag is skating. Good back check by the Indians. Hag now on the center, or on the wall. Centering pass. Hag can't pull trigger, still loose, and the goal is able to fall on that one. It was Tracy and Hag working that in front of the net. Rosenwald passes back to Platt. Platt sends one in, and it's still loose. They're diving on it. We'll stop the play again. Rosenwald again on the faceoff. Hag and Tracy with him. Again, Platt will send one in off the pads. Indians collect it. Joel behind the net trying to get it out. Hag cuts that one off. Tracy Clanton in front of the net. Hag trying to send it in. It's still loose. And the goalie freezes that one as well. Dragon lining that one up off the faceoff. Chambers working in behind the net. Pass comes out. Verchek keeps it in. He'll sling one in, and it's loose. Ty Chambers can't make the turn. Trying to find somebody out center. Allison there. Allison able to disrupt that. Good skate. Allison advancing the puck. No. Pass out to the center slot. Another shot on goal by Drager. Another good save by the Indians netminder. Some good contact there, and Keaton able to get underneath the big Watson and turn the puck around. Nice feed pass there. Hag advancing the puck. Shot, goal. What? I think I hit the back. Maybe not. We'll have to review the tapes there. Now it's a 3-on-none as the Indians advance. That goes behind the net. As Humbert able to avoid points on the board. Passing up. Is Drager. Hit from behind and a shot from the point. Watson lines one up. Humbert will collect it. Indians trying to feed it out in the center. Got a couple bodies in front of the net. Humbert collects the puck and stops the play. Little after action there. Just letting them know that they're there. Indians winning that face-off. Baldoff will pick it up for the boards. There he goes. Trying to feed it over to Seth. Baldoff. Seth holds it up. Backhand pass to Platt. Good awareness there. Platt steps in, sends one in off the pads. Platt trying to feed it out the center. Gets cut off by the Indians. They send it up the boards. Seth's there working the wall. Indians able to get past. Platt back to take the puck. They send it across the ice to Isla. Isla back to Platt. Good bounce off there to Baldoff. Baldoff getting in the zone. He'll take a shot up and over the net. Seth keeps it in. Seth trying to feed across ice, nobody there. Indians cut it off. Now gain the zone. Dump it in deep and go. Isla Kerr working the boards. And she gets pinched. The centering pass out in front. Still a possession. Another shot on goal, and Humbert covers us.
I'm going to try and rewind and watch the replay. It's too difficult on the phone. I don't know if maybe not. Maybe it's hard because it's a live stream.
Yeah. So our viewers didn't see it. Guys up in New York couldn't tell either. Trying to look at it. Not quite clear yet. Now it's A.J. Rosenwald. He's got a breakaway. Trying to dance around. He'll still feed it back, and the puck is right out in front. Now Keaton trying to work the puck closer. They'll bounce it. The Spartans in possession behind. Keaton in to help. They're trying to kick it forward. Rosenwald trying to pull the trigger. Another good shot by Bentley White. Now out to the point. It's Tracy. He'll send one in. That finds a couple people on the way. Keaton keeps it. And the Spartans line one up, trying to shoot from the side. Goes behind the net. A little kicking and hitting there. Up the boards. The Indians still not cleared yet. The Spartans maintain possession in the zone. They'll send one in, and the netminder will wisely stop the play. I think they're going to want that one back. Just cross the line. Just cross the line. Dragger lines up in center. Chambers working the puck closer. Trying to feed Allison out in front. Dragger pulls the trigger. Goes wide of the net. Dragger back with possession. Oh, reverse. Yeah, Allison battling against McGrath out in front. It's just leaning on him. Chambers lines one up. That puck is loose. Indians trying to work it out. And they clear it. And they get a breakaway. He's in it alone. Flat trying to help. He comes up, makes contact. A little physical there. Probably could have been. He turned around quick, and there's a no call there either. As he was lifted off his skates with a good stick to the knees. He turned around. Now Keaton able to get underneath and pick up that puck and drag her back on the attack. Skating with Chambers. He's going to dump it in deep and go get a break. Chambers in deep with them. Cronin trying to keep it in. Keaton does. Cronin now working the puck. The centering pass there. That chips and gets out, and here we go. Going to be another little bit of a breakaway. That puck again denied by Humbert, playing huge in net here. Shot comes back in wide of the net behind. Verchek loses his stick. And it's Baldoff on the attack with Cronin with him. And getting around one, lining one up, taking a shot wide of the net and high. Seth Baldoff working now in the corner, Levi back to help. Trying to collapse on the puck. Seth tough on the boards. Baldoff back in to help. Other Baldoff back in to help. Send it around boards the other way. Flat bats it back into the mess. Good touch pass by the Indians. A little game possession as Cronin steps up, trying to get his body in there. That puck up and out of play. Going to be stopped. And neutral ice. Jeez. I don't know what happened there. He got up and over. And the Spartans tossing that one out. It's a foot race. Agh working against the wall. Able to find the puck. Rosenwald picks it up. Pass out the center for the shot. And now, off the end, desperation, Platt able to get it back in deeper. Now, Indians trying to pass it out. Where's that puck? Platt will find it.
Yes and no.
Agh will send it back to neutral. They'll flip one back in deep. Tracy back. A little bit of step there. Hagel got possession. He'll take a shot, goes off the blocker. White, take it, send back in. And the goalie will collect it. Dragger on the faceoff. Chambers trying to find. Now it's Keaton and Isla Kerr. Isla Kerr will take that puck and turn it around. Good stop there. And she's going to try to skate it out. Little turnover there out in front of the net. He'll take a shot. And Humby has it again. .16 seconds left here in the third. For the most part, a good, clean game. Indians with possession, but it comes out to neutral. We'll let pass out to Chambers. Chambers lines one up, goes wide of the net. That'll do it here for this game. Hopefully they all had fun, had a good experience there. As the Spartans pull ahead 4-0. Thanks for all tuning in to watch. This will be used hopefully in future games for instructional purposes and learning. That'll do it. We'll be right back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock as we face Quaker Valley Quakers here at RMU. So hopefully we see you tomorrow. Those that can attend, and if not, please feel free to tune in. The link will be in the chat. We'll catch you then.